do, what it do. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tino and Cash Show. I'm Cash.
Hey, this your boy Tino Anthrax. You know what it is, baby.
Tino, man, why we even started this thing, man? Because I'm sure the people gonna want to know, like, what y'all boys doing this?
Hey, man, it's just pretty much just, grown man conversation. We have so many, conversations off air, you know what I mean, and that I think be relevant to life. And I think a lot of brothers out there feel like we be feeling. So, at the same time, it's like, hey, let's talk about it. Let's put it out there. Let's get people in the comments. Let's let people know, that we be thinking, people be thinking about a lot of different stuff other than just your typical stuff in the world. It's a lot of things going on in life. And so, you might be dealing with a relationship issue. You might be dealing with a financial issue. And hell, we human just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? We go through the same thing. So we just here to just talk about it, talk it out. And, hopefully that'll be therapy without having to pay for it.
That's right. You're right. Get your kids, man. Get your sons, your little teenage sons, man. Sit them up here. Let them learn something, Even the men, the big boy, man. Come on. Let's learn something, man. Shit, because guess what? What y'all going, I know what y'all like. Oh, what do we expect? What do we expect from the show? Y'all gonna expect the truth. Y'all gonna expect realness. No sugarcoating. We just gonna keep it real, man. We two middle-aged black men that's a stand-up man, honest man, and we just want to give our perspective to everything in life.
Yeah, man. That's about it. And that's what you can expect. I agree with you, man. Just to piggyback, man. Again, I want to have a little fun. I don't want everything to be so serious. I want us to, just be able to get a laugh out of this as well. You know what I'm saying? You might be driving in your car.
Right.
You might be, just chilling in your crib and you want to hear something fun, something that ain't too real and too, judgy. We ain't judging nobody on the show. We just pretty much talking about having a conversation that you would have in a barbershop or a beauty salon or at a basketball court. So that's about it.
Right.
But go ahead, man. Kick this thing off. What you thinking, man? How you feeling?
Man, so episode 1, man, we're going to talk about what being a grown man really means, and that's very important because some people out there, some guys out there, they're confused with the subject. They think grown mean because you got 18 and you got out the house, or grown mean because you out there having sex, or you making a little money. That don't always mean you grown. That just mean you in a situation where you doing that. So we're going to break down some things, man, that let you guys, we're going to jump into it. We're going to creep into it because we're going to talk about this thing a lot. What makes you a grown man? So the first thing we're going to talk about is responsibility versus reputation. So what do you think about that, Tino? Responsibility versus reputation as being a grown man.
For me personally, again, I think responsibilities is more important for me than reputation. At some point in my life, I think a lot of people go through the thing or the phase, should I say, where you want to, you care about what people think, you know what I mean? And so, you'll do certain things, you'll hang around certain crowds that you maybe normally wouldn't just to have that, reputation. And it's really hard to have the responsibility of doing the right thing and, just trying to correct situations where you see they may be wrong. And one of my situations, I would say, like, just maybe from the Trump standpoint, we got the president of the United States, from where I seen him, he was a person who had a lot of money, owned a lot of businesses, and then he got into the TV world and different nature. And so when I heard he was running for president, I just thought he was joking. But the fact that he won, you fast forward now, and this is his second term in there, I feel like you should have a responsibility to take care of the United States as opposed to, trying to, try to uphold your reputation. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I can use that as an example. I feel like he could do more, or they can sign more laws into our favor as far as the United States of American, or the American people, should I say. They could put more things in the works to help us out. It's a lot of things. Inflation has gone up. You know, they'll try to lower the interest rates here and there to try to appease the people, but still, all in all, man, it's not doing well with the United States of America. And I think a lot of American people are unhappy right now, whether they voted for him or not. So at the end of the day, I think he's more so worried about his reputation more so than his responsibility. And when I say worry about his reputation, I mean he don't really care. He knows. He's one dude that you could tell he's full of himself the way he really don't give a damn what you gonna say. So, you know, his reputation though is I don't care what you gotta say, I'm gonna do what I wanna do, and he gonna uphold that, as opposed to, you know, taking care of responsibility for the American people. So that's one example I can give of, you know, reputation versus responsibility.
For sure. Yeah, I had wrote something down, man. I'm gonna read this thing, what I wrote for responsibility versus reputation. I wrote responsibility over reputation means I care more about what I'm doing and when I'm doing what's right than looking good. My actions matter more than appearances. I'd rather build a solid life through discipline, accountability, and integrity than chase approval from people who don't live my life. Reputation fades, responsibility builds legacy. Damn, that was deep. I wrote that shit though, dog. How you feel about that?
Oh, AI ain't help you with that. It did that wrong.
What? Hey, well, we can't do nothing these days, man. Everything AI. Unless you see somebody that need commercials, unless I see the commercial being filmed, then I know it's real.
Right.
AI crazy, dog. AI chat GPT, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's how I feel about it though, man. That's how I feel about it. Responsibility over reputation, man.
Yeah, right. Another thing is, you know, again, a man, a woman, all of us as humans, we go through it again, you know, where you won't. I think that me personally, a part of that is social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. People are rather uphold a certain, you know, reputation than taking care of responsibility. You got people who will be online social media, and more than they take care of their kids, or more than they go to work, or more than they tend to their spouses, whatever the case may be, more than they clean up their house.
That's what's up, man. And the stuff that you was just saying, that leads into doing what's right when nobody sees you.
Right.
You know, because you're talking about the responsibility, you know, and then when you handle your responsibilities, those real responsibilities, it ain't nobody watching you. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody really watching. It's a self growth thing from within. That's how I feel about it. But you know, quick story. I was one of those guys, you know, I always had the chicks, you know, here and there, whatever. And I had a reputation of that. You know what I'm saying? So me being a family man or being a one woman man, like that was green to me. But you know, as I matured and as I grew up, I realized that, hey, I got to take care and make sure my responsibility is right, you know, over my reputation. Because if I'd have worried about my reputation, wow, man, that's a long story. I wouldn't have probably went nowhere. All these different cities and states, all these places I've been, all the experiences that I had and to make me grow and be the person I am today. If I would have stayed home and worried about my reputation, looking cool, doing this, doing that, then I probably wouldn't even be where I'm at right now. So I thank God for responsibility.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes, you know, but behind the king, there's a strong black queen that's on your team, right? And so sometimes they also help push you to get to that next level, to where you be trying to, you know, because again, I feel where you're coming from. I probably would have been in Kenite, Sherwood somewhere for the rest of my life. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I wouldn't have tried to strive to do better. It ain't, you know, because we had a good house over there in every neighborhood we lived in. Maybe not so much with Kenite, you know what I mean? We was in the hood in Kenite, you feel me? But, you know, my thing is I'm just glad that I was able to meet somebody that helped me get out of the mindset of saying this is not everything. You know what I mean? I was cool with going out, hanging with the homies, and just hanging in the middle of the street as grown men. We just standing out there talking, chopping it up, laughing, joking, smoking, drinking, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, it's more to life. You could do the same thing and do that, you know, out of town as well, and see a different sight and experience something different while you do that. And that's what I enjoy doing right now. So.
Right, going fishing. Oh dang, I just got out going fishing. My
Oh,
boy got a
man.
boat, man. I want y'all to know my boy got a boat, man. He be out there fishing, man. I'm coming down to fish with you, man. That's
Come on, man.
relaxing,
it, man.
healing.
You only
That's
live
therapy right there. Right.
You only live once, so you got to get out there and try to enjoy yourself. Whatever again, this is a no judgment show. So if somebody, let's say, for instance, say, well, I enjoy just being at the crib and relaxing, that's cool. Nobody's saying that wrong with that at all. As long as you cool with it. My thought process is I was cool with it too, but when I started seeing different things and experiencing different things, that's when I was like, okay, I like, now I like going to, I might just go to Miami just to go. Ain't nothing going on. I'm just going. I might go to Tampa. I might go to Georgia. Right. It just don't matter. I just want to get in the car or get on the plane and go to New York. I might just do that just to go. I'm going for the weekend, eat something good, and I'm coming back home, man. So that's what
and you can do. Excuse me, and you can do it by yourself. Doing it by yourself is great, man. Like learning yourself, knowing yourself, being able to like be one with yourself. Like,
yep. Because I'm always one with myself with my laptop. Shit.
Right.
Nobody can tell me nothing. Just me and my laptop. I'm like Kevin Hart when everybody leave where the laptop at, because I'm finna get it. You feel me? So you become one with yourself.
What you hold on, man.
That's doing what's right when nobody looking. I could be on somebody's instant message and trying to DM them.
That's bad, crazy.
But instead, I'm doing the right thing when nobody looking by just staying true to myself with a laptop.
Right. Hey, y'all, check this out, man. We're gonna be back in a few seconds. Y'all go ahead, get your son to drink, go to the bathroom. You might want to spark up something. We'll be right back, man. It's the Tino and Cash Show. Hey, right now you rocking with the Tino and Cash Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now back to the show. Yo, we back. We are back in the house. Yeah. So, man, my dog was just talking about something, man. Hey, y'all remember on Boys in the Hood, man, when Trey was he jumped in the car with Q, them and them boys finna go, they were finna go handle that business, right? And that boy was sitting up there in that car. He was thinking, and daddy was doing this little yin yang, whatever thing. And he told him to stop the car, and he got out, right? So that right there goes into the next subject. Knowing yourself versus performing for others. You know what I'm saying? Because he know he wasn't real about that life. He know he ain't grow up like that. He couldn't do that. And so when he first jumped in that car, he was performing for others. But he realized that, hey, that's not me. And he got up out the car. You feel what I'm saying? So that was a real life situation and scenario right there. So we're gonna elaborate on that. You know what I'm saying? Tino, what you got to say on that though?
I actually been in that situation before, not as, when we're finna go do something like that, but just being out and about, riding with, some people I was with, and we got to a situation where, we came up on some people and, it was words exchanged and horns being blown and all that. So I'm kind of like, let's just chill, bro. And, I know at that time it was a bunch of shootings going on, you know what I'm saying? And so I was like, bro, we ain't even got no pistol in the car at this time, you know what I mean? And so he like, man, I don't need no gun, man. I don't need no gun. I ain't scared of no nigga. I ain't, you know what I mean? All that type of stuff like that, which is cool. So it just so happened, ironically, we was going to the club and my other people was already at the club. You feel what I'm saying? So when bro got doing all that, man, guess what? I just got on out the car and I ended up going where my people was, you know what I'm saying, and chilling with them. So when we got back, later on in the hood, and they were like, oh man, they say you jumped out the car, you ain't want. I'm like, man, how stupid does that sound though? How stupid? One or two things could have happened, could have went wrong, and a nigga around here tripping, like, cause the people wasn't doing that wrong. It was the people I was with that was really in the wrong. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't finna put myself in that position, and then if they don't care about their own selves, then that mean they don't care about me. I realized I was grown. I think the first time was really, um, I think when I bought my house, my first house, I think that's when I felt good about myself. I was young
Yogic.
and, bought it with my family and we had, oh man, we spent some years there and had a great time in it. You know what I mean? I think that because that's one of the biggest accomplishments as far as my life, you know what I'm saying? Buying my first property. And,
Yogic.
Right.
the memories that was created there, that's when I realized I was grown because again, it wasn't just about buying the property there. I still had to pay for the taxes, the insurance, the groceries, the light bill, the water bill. You got to keep up with the roof. I had a pool, got to pay for that. So,
Right.
it made me realize, boy, you thought you was the man, huh? Okay, you thought you
You
was the
thought
man.
you was a man,
Uh,
huh?
I think the other one for me, as far as when I realized I was grown, is just pretty much when I
Yogic.
stopped liking certain shit. Get what I'm saying? Like, for years, even as all we do is we smoke. Everybody smoke. Who your partners and y'all with them, y'all gonna smoke good together and shit like that. Hey man, hit this J, whatever. As I
Right.
got older, I would say as I got older, over the last years or so, 4 5 years, man, I'm kind of on some. If I got it, I'll give you some, but I ain't finna let you hit my J. If that makes sense, because
Right.
it's almost like knowing yourself and not knowing others. You know what I mean? So I don't know what this person, whether it's a male or female, I don't know what you do with your mouth. I don't
Right.
be with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been told when I first started doing that, nigga say, "Oh, this nigga here, boy, he tripping. He don't even let a nigga hit." Bro, I offered you something, bro. You can roll your own shit, bro. It's not like I'm saying you can't smoke weed. I'm just saying, bro, don't you want to roll? You think about. I want y'all to think about this real quick.
Yogic.
A lot of y'all, if you're looking at this, a lot of y'all done smoked for a long time. There's a few of y'all out there who might be watching who don't smoke, but it's a lot of y'all who have. But think about how many J's you done shared with somebody. Now think about how many of those people don't brush their teeth, who could have gingivitis, bacteria, pubic hair in their teeth. Uh,
Yogic.
It's a lot going on with that mouth, man. And I always tell people, you bet you wash your ass, man. It's all right to get that mouth a bath every now and then. Just get that mouth a
Right.
bath. That tongue appreciate it too. You feel what I'm saying? All that, man. And so again, I was telling you one time when we was having a off-camera discussion. You doing all that. It's like even the same thing of smoking, and then you go straight home and lick off. You licking all on that lady, and now she wondering why she got old infection, because you done put that black and mild tongue on her. Put that old nasty ass Newport 100 tongue and that blunt wrapper lick tongue that you done licked on 5 blunts in the club, and now all that damn blunt wrapper on you. Man, I'm wilding right now. The last thing I realized I was grown was when I realized I could cut somebody's ass off for real. That's real talk, man. I realized I could cut a motherfucker off and keep it moving, man, because we getting older, man. At the end of the day, I ain't got time to be worried about what somebody think, what this is. Listen, I know when I do shit, it's from the genuine heart, man, for real. I can go see a person, I can go do that if it don't work out. It's certain things that happen even recently that I felt like I'm reaching out and extending the hand, and it may be, I ain't gonna say backfire, but it just didn't work out. You know what I mean? And so now it's like, you know what, man? So it's always it's something called overextending yourself. So I think going into 2026, I ain't overextending myself no more. And nobody, like, I'm always the one call, just, what's up, boy? What's up, homegirl, whatever, cuz, or whatever, but, for the most part, don't nobody be reaching out like that. So I think going to 2026 is just more so like my phone contact list may get a lot even shorter. It used to take me 3 thumbs to get through my contact list. Now it's just 1, and I'm at from beginning to end. Now it might not even take a full thumb.
Right. So yeah, man, that's what's
What
up,
about
man.
yourself?
So you know, yeah, I'm gonna tell you about me, man. We want y'all to think about it too, man. When the first time when y'all felt like y'all was officially grown, man, let us know and put it in the comments, man. So you know, because it's good for us to share these stories as men, you know, because it helps us grow. You know, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's so many things, man, that I felt like I was growing with, you know. But you know, man, I had to whoop my daughter one time, man. I had to whoop both of my daughters. They was about 4, 5. Was they about 4? No, they about 5. I had to spank them. And after I spanked them, I went on the porch and just boo-hoo cried, you know. And for me to care like that, you know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, mama grown, man. I'm a father, bro. Like, I care about what, you know what I'm saying? Like, that joke was crazy, man. Like, and it really made me, like, think about stuff, you know, and step it up in certain ways. But you know, that was my experience right there. Like, once again, that right there goes into what's the difference between being grown and getting older. You know, being grown, getting older. Just because you 60, that don't mean you're grown. Because I know some people that's 60, 50, 40, that's still making hella immature decisions in life. You know what I'm saying? So just because you're older don't necessarily mean that you're grown. And that's something that us men, we have to talk about it. We have to convict our own self, because shit, I've been in my 30s or whatever, and I was older. I was like, man, I'm a grown man. I ain't tell me that, but I wasn't grown, dog. I wasn't grown like that. I'm telling you, I wasn't grown like that. But how you feel about that, bro?
Yeah, I feel the same way. You know, I feel like when you get older, you're supposed to gain wisdom. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, again, yes, when you're 18, the police will take you to jail. So that makes you officially grown, but you still can't buy cigarettes. You can't buy alcohol. So truly, you're not grown. It's just depending on what you want to go with. But I think as you get older, you should gain more wisdom, which will help you become more mature to become more grown, if that makes sense. And so, you know, the older I get, the more, like I say, the more knowledge I gain, the more even learning from other people's mistakes. Maybe talking to homies and they went through this. It's like when that situation arises, I'm like, man, I already know I ain't gonna go that route. I ain't gonna do this. If she do this,
the company you keep is very important.
Right.
The company you keep is because it's hard to become wise and you still hang around knuckleheads every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the company you keep is very important, man. Very important.
Right. So it's at the end of the day, you know, again, even with that, like you just say, getting older and getting wiser, it just made me say stop being in certain places where I don't know what's really going on. It's almost like, for me, it's almost like being in a trap, right? So say, for instance, you notice what this is. Them boys got everything in here, but this your partners or your cousin or something, and you going over there chilling every day, and you in the house after you get off from your 9 to 5. You just over there sitting around chilling. But you don't know nothing about you don't know if nobody watching them. You don't know if it's the police, if it's dope boys, jack boys watching them. You don't know if somebody from their camp done went and did something crazy early that day and a shooting happened, and they know where he be at. So, you know, getting older, you know, to me, brings maturity and wisdom, and then also that's what helped me, you know, make me say, you know, that's definitely a difference between that getting older and grown. But, you know, I can understand how some of my people who how some people be real mean, and they're not saying always right, but they be right, like an old auntie who just, their house be clean, they be in order. They don't take no shit. They don't kiss no ass. They grown, because they not asking you for nothing. They don't really care about your damn opinion. You know what I mean? And they'll tell you about your ass. You know what I mean? Because you're at a comfortable space in life. And that comes with getting older and maturity, man. So grown, all that again, that can run parallel with each other. But again, like you said, some people who getting older, but they're not grown, not mentally anyway. So, yeah.
Right.
Let's take one more break, man, before we come right back, man, so we can get into some of this random news. I think you already know. We got a couple of them coming up. We're gonna touch on your boy. We're gonna touch on your boy Ray J and T.I. when we come back with more of the Tino and Cash Show. You already know what it is, man.
We'll be right back. Yo, what it do, my brother? Yeah, I was calling you, man, because me and the wife are going out to Houston this weekend. You know, we're going to do a little shopping and a little eating, a little sightseeing. I want to patronize some Black-owned businesses. You know anything about that? What you got for me? BlackOwnedElite.com. They got doctors, Black doctors, of course. They got Black clothing stores, Black restaurants. Man, they got everything. Black realtors. They got everything on that, man. So for all your Black-owned needs, doctors, lawyers, realtors, babysitters, restaurants, etc., only the best. Go to BlackOwnedElite.com and they'll handle the rest. Yo, we back. We are back, man. We are back. So, y'all, this is the time of the show. We coming to the end, but this is the time of the show where we're going to talk about the hot topics, man. Everything that's going on. Well, a couple of things that's going on out here in the atmosphere. Tino, man, what you got for me, man? What you got for the people?
And first off, I want to give a huge shout out to that boy, Bubba Dub, because I got to steal you saying, come here. Hey, I definitely got to say something about my boy. What's going on with my boy Ray Juicy, man? My boy Ray Juicy is wildin', man. That boy Ray Juicy. That boy Ray J, man. You know that J stand for Juicy. That boy, hey, listen. That boy say, Diddy took my ass. Like, who says that in front of a bunch of people, man? This dude here is wildin', man. Diddy took... Bro. I'm like, man, I'm almost to say you gave it, man, because you kind of... that dude got a face of a suspect dude. You know what I mean? He looked pretty suspect. So, yeah.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
What, Ray Juicy?
What, dog? Why would you even say that, dog? Like, what's the point? Even if you trolling, but why would you troll with that? With a straight face.
Yeah, he probably was trolling, man. I really don't give a damn what he was doing, but no straight heterosexual man just say shit like that out their mouth, just playing around. And that's a fantasy. He had that song called One Wish, so I think Diddy recorded that. No, Diddy
granted that bitch.
He gave that thing though. But yeah, it's crazy that we soon as we stop. Hold on. It's funny when we stop talking about him. When we try to get off the subject, here come Ray J with a Diddy story. I think, and also in the next news, that leads me right into again, we all want to live like we're young and live till we old as we could be and healthy.
Right.
Healthy. T.I. About time to cut them dreads, my boy. They just had them up on a concert on the stage, man. If you go to World Star, I'm pretty sure you will see it, boy. That dude had a big old I would call it a Fred G. Sanford back there. And
right.
The circular Krusty the Clown joint. He had the Krusty the Bozo the Clown joint from Chicago. That's what he had, the Bozo the Clown joint. That's exactly what it was. Like, bro, you got the dreads with it's like almost like when they take the little cereal bowl and put that bitch on the top of your head and just or put the covering over and cut that part out. I don't know what the hell my man had going on.
Man, he need to go ahead and go back to trap music, T.I., man, with the low cut.
Yeah, man. Low cut, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you T.I., bro, you done made it, man. You solidified your legendary, man. You ain't got nothing to prove to these cats, man. You can go and cut that on off your head unless you get some of that Jay-Z Rogaine. You get some of that Jay-Z Rogaine, that nigga shit is look
that
like
nigga shit took off.
what? Boy, you get some, that's that Rogaine, that's that real Rogaine. Jay-Z a billionaire, man. He get the shit that even T.I. them can't afford. That's he
crazy.
That type of rich that T.I. rich, but Jay-Z get shit that he can't even afford. So it's like one spray and that shit lasts him for 2 years. That shit, nigga. So hey man, and Jay-Z ain't gonna share none of that shit either. So, but yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for y'all today in the random news. Y'all make sure y'all leave a comment what y'all think about Ray J and that situation with Diddy. Is you think he trolling or what y'all think? And also with the T.I., you know, y'all think T.I. should cut this shit off? And also, make sure you comment. Do y'all think T.I.'s a good comedian? I've seen a couple of interviews with him in them, and then I also heard some things when he came to Orlando. So I just want to know.
That boy got booed off the stage in Houston. That boy got booed up before.
I think his own wife booed him before.
Damn.
And I like to say before we leave, we definitely you got to give us one positive word, man. And I'm gonna tell them about the law, but we definitely got to take care of our health. But go ahead and give them a positive word.
So check this out. Your past didn't break you. It trained you. Think about that. Your past didn't break you. It didn't break you. It trained you. So it brought you to this point where you are today. You're a little wiser. You're a little stronger. You're a little smarter, you know? So you have to, you know, look at those things, and then those things that you went through in the past, you can always tell it to somebody else, use it as a testimony for somebody else that might be going through that same thing that you're going through, and you can help somebody else, and you can be a light to them. So your past didn't break you,
right? It
trained you. Boom.
Yeah, I'm digging that.
What you got about these? What's the new law, man? What's going on, man? Is this law in Florida, man? Because you know Florida, man. You ain't no telling what kind of law.
Yeah, this is a very basic one. I wanted to start basic with everybody. If you haven't heard, I think it was November 1st, Florida came out with the tag law, where if you got, you know how if you buy a new car from Coggin Nissan or Toyota or something, they put the little black piece or the silver piece around your tag. You can't have those no more. They now saying that's a ticket and they can give you a fine. All that is, you know, so imagine if you don't know that rule and they pull your tag light working, your lights are working, everything's working, but they see that tag on there, they pull you over, they smell weed. Now you got a whole nother type of charge, or you got a container in the car. I mean, obviously you can see the numbers, but I guess they want to see it say as Sunshine State or Florida, or I don't know what the hell that's about, man. I just know that's a law that just came in. So whether y'all know it or not, make sure y'all be careful with that. Don't be riding around smoking, drinking, and got that damn. Don't let that little $10 plastic piece cost your ass $5,000 to get out of jail. Hey, that's all I got for y'all. And I know, you know, I just don't want to see nobody in no trouble, man. I want y'all to have a good time, so y'all can make sure y'all watching the show and making sure y'all able to comment, like, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tune in when we trying to tell y'all these new laws that be going in effect, especially here in Florida.
Right. Hey, man. We done come to the end of the show, man. We want to thank y'all for rocking with us tonight, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and jump in those comments, man, and tell us what y'all think about all these various things that we talked about tonight. So, hey, till next time.